And welcome everybody to Street Smart Investing. I'm your host Albert, and this is the next video on the advanced medical equipment and technology sector. If you're tuned in watching for the first time, I'm reviewing the 91 stocks in this group for this sector. So I'm doing numbers 26 to 32. And again, I'm not even halfway done. So let's begin. The first one up I have is EDAP. It is at $2.41. Market cap is at 70 million. EPS is negative. Just with that alone, I'm not liking it. PE is negative 417. I've never seen a PE ratio that low. Another indicator, confirmation to say that it's just awful. Debt is approximately 50%. The cash flow is all they have is 2 million and 2.25 million. So again, cheap stock, not fundamentally good. So you can see the red X on it. Next up is ARAY, ARAY. It's at $2.05. Market cap is at 185.56 million. EPS is at 2 cents. Pretty low. Not to my liking. PE ratio is at 81. It's just very overvalued, even for $2. Debt is at 88%. Cash flow is at negative 3.5 million. So I don't like it. Stay away from it and move on to the next one. There's plenty of stocks out there. Oh, I forgot. Today's date is the Tuesday, the 13th, I believe. July 13th. So yeah, next one up is number 28, PLSE. It's at $9.84. Market cap is at 247.5 million. EPS is at negative 2.34. Earnings per share. And the PE is at negative 4.36. Not liking it. Debt is at 31%. Not bad, but either way, I don't like it. Cash flow is at 44 million. Next up is INMD. I forgot I had the laser. I haven't used it in a while. Is number 29. Again, I'm going to repeat it. INMD. N as in nice. M as in mad. It's at $28.55. Market cap is at 1.02 billion. You can see it right there. Earnings per share is at 1.51. Not too bad. PE ratio is slightly above the 15 that I like, so I'm going to wait for a drop in price for that. Again, when it's under 15, it's undervalued. When it's around 15 or on 15, it's normal value. And when it's above 15, between 15 and 20, it's slightly overvalued. So right now you see that. Debt is at 15%. Cash flow is at 20 mil. I checked it. Have a check mark next to it. And that is on the watch list. Next up is number 30. Watch listed. BRKR. $39.48. Market cap is at 6 billion. I know some people say they might be discouraged based on the market caps. I'll talk after when I finish this. But I just want to mention few people might get discouraged just because, it's a big company, but when they look at the share price, you're like, oh wow. You will wonder why so cheap relative to the market cap, and it's because the amount of floating shares, which I talked about in the technical analysis in my previous video. So yeah, it's just kind of hard to mention fundamentals and technicals at the same time because they're so separate. You know, they're just to use it, they get used differently. That's all. But I mean, the information's out there when you do see the financial statements on these public companies. So earnings per share is at 1.13. PE ratio is at 35.8. Again, slightly high. Debt is at 60%. I want to see that drop under around the 40% mark, slightly too high. And you have cash flow of 380 million. So they have room to grow, and they're just way overvalued. It's way above the 15. And they have the cash flow to back it up. Next up is number 31, not watch listed, is BSGM at $7.14. Market cap is at 207.71 million. Earnings per share is at negative 1.76. As you can see, I'm not a fan of that. PE ratio, again, not a fan of that negative number, -4. The debt, 10%, not bad, looks really good, but those two numbers confirm it that I don't like it. Third category for fundamental, I like it, but overall I don't like it. Cash flows at 8 mil, I do like it, but overall I don't like it. The charts, I didn't show the 1 year chart, but either way, overall I just don't like it. Next up is number 32, iCAD at $9.33. Market cap is at 213.22 million. Earnings per share is negative 1.11. As you can see, again, I'm not a fan of that. PE ratio is at -9, awful. Debt is at 60%, awful. And cash flow is at 3 million. That's really, really low relative to the market cap. So I'd say that's pretty bad. Yeah, so final results that I have at the bottom. Watch listed is number 29, INMD. And the last one, number 30, is BRKR. So there you have it. The next video will be coming up tomorrow. Can't make any guarantees, but it looks like a go. I'll have time tomorrow to make the next video. I have some time off, so I'll get going with that. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. And after this sector, I'm gonna try to come up with the next sector. I think I'm gonna change up my style again, back on the drawing board. Instead of doing this overall result, I'm gonna go back to another result style that I did, and it'll be because I noticed I want to talk a minute real quick just about the market overall. And with the markets overall, a lot of these companies, they're just fails, and it's just really, really hard to find a good company based on fundamentals. And what I noticed in the market is that they're just picking winners and losers. And this is the weird part. The losers are a lot of large cap companies, mid cap companies, and even small companies overall, I mean, in the market. But when it comes to dividends, they're usual winners for the small, middle, and large caps. And then as for the micro caps and those minor caps, you know, these are companies that are below 1 billion, and they're just very cheap stocks, penny stocks. You know, they're like $5, under $10. You know, those are very, very risky. And yeah, they can grow a dollar or two in the market, but they're just very, very risky. And what I notice is that those penny stocks in the $10 or five and stuff, they have no fundamental value, but they're doing great. I mean, firms are buying them. So yeah, watch out for those. And thanks for watching.